of our age and older have got more disposable income, and so we're more likely to buy albums than we are to buy a single, because a single you probably just stream it, but an album of a band that you've been a fan for like 10 plus years, you're going to buy that album because you're a super fan. So I think like the model is a little bit different. Because I buy all of Nine Inch Nails albums. Like I literally buy the physical album.
Same here, and I was very jealous to get to see them in Paris, in France.
Oh my God, they were so good! I saw them in London and I saw them in Paris, and both times were incredible.
I purchased them a few times, but for the pre-sale we couldn't make it because the pre-sale was in Michigan, which is about 2.5 hours away. And could take time off of work, and unfortunately, when they're playing, like we don't have the extra disposable income to go see them, but. At one point, before they're done, I will take him to go see them because I love them and they've always been a huge part of my life and huge influence. Just because you can kind of relate to it, and for my own personal, I guess, personal preference here. My favorite album by far, hands down, The Fragile is the best in an album.
100%. The Fragile is definitely my favorite Nine Inch Nails album as well. It's incredible. It's such a journey of music, and that is it's still a massive influence of what I do. Like I'm in awe of it, really.
Very good.
May I, Bainesy, I know we're running out of time, but may I just ask one more question?
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
You've been a very good boy today. You're allowed.
Mike.
So, just because I feel like you get this, right? So, I went to see Paul Simon on Sunday.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The general admission tickets were sold out by the time we decided, the group of us that were going, we were going to buy them. So, we ended up buying these gold circle tickets. Now, I wouldn't normally do that because it's a lot of money. Now, there's also a platinum circle, and for 500 quid, you can stand on a balcony and get free champagne or some shit like that.
I would purposefully drink £500 worth of champagne.
There is that. So my question to you, now the only thing was we got a little bit closer, but we had access to the same bars and all the rest of it. And actually, when I saw Black Sabbath many years ago, we broke into the Gold Circle. Now, I am fundamentally, although I bought the ticket, I am fundamentally opposed to the idea of, the richer you are, the closer you can get to the stage.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on that whole, because it happens a lot now.
Yeah, it does, and I'm similar. I don't really agree on it. I think that if you're a fan of a band, you should and the band has got standing room, you get there early to be able to get a standing near the front. That's just what you do. That's part of going to a gig. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Everyone pays the same price, and whoever is the biggest fan gets there the earliest and camps overnight, and all of that like old school shit. It's cool. It's part of being a fan of a band. You know what I mean? I mean, we were really lucky, I suppose, with Nine Inch Nails because the South Bank Centre show, which was part of the Meltdown Fest, the Robert Smith one, was all seated. So it was weird, but everyone stood up, obviously.
Right.
But because of the rake of the seating, it meant everybody had an amazing view. Because I'm only 5'3.5", so I can't see it all the time.
The half is very important there.
The half is very important, and I'm sure you boys know that.
The fact that suggests that it's a big part of who you are.
Big part of who I am.
Crucial.
And oftentimes I can't see, but still, it's something about being like packed in with loads of sweaty bodies, which is incredible. It's just part of the experience, and it's fun. I don't like the idea of gold tickets and this, that, and the other, and having to pay 500 quid or whatever. If they're doing it for a good reason, like if they're doing it to raise money for something, then okay. Because I know that Nine Inch Nails did a tour where they were raising money for someone who had cancer.
Yes.
And so you could like pay a huge amount of money to actually get stuff signed by the band as well. Yeah. So I think that kind of thing's okay, but I think segregating out because people can afford to pay more.
Yeah,
that's just.
I love Paul Simon. I don't believe for a second it was his decision. I mean, even the T-shirts look like they were designed by the people that run the event, not him. Do you know what I mean? It was clearly he was just there to have a good time, and I have no beef with him, but the people that run that particular game, because it was like the Hyde Park BST.
Yeah,
it's become a thing now. It's like, hey, you should go and see live music. But it's like, yeah, you should, but you should go and see it down your local pub. Not
yeah, exactly. You should go to an indie night. There are plenty of bars that do indie nights. Go and listen to new music. Find something amazing and new that you could pay 10 quid to go and see.
Yeah, it's that false perception of, hey, I support live music. It's like, no, you spend a lot of money on one ticket. That's not.
You support people who are already like completely made it and have got loads of money. You don't support like the indie music scene, which is probably more struggling, I think.
Right.
Not the same thing. Now, I have talked for too long. Okay. We are in danger of going into a negative spiral. So Bonesy is going to lift us back up and play one of your songs and bring the positivity back to you.
Yeah, we sure are.
Come on, Bonesy, you can do it, man.
You son.
No, just give me 2 seconds here. So I'll cue it up. Wasn't sure what was going on. To be honest with you, so.
Well, we could do some Skype harmonising while we wait for Bonesy.
No. We're good.
We're good, are we? Okay, phew, that was close.
Momentito, por favor.
Mike and I were going to sing a duet. It was going to be lush.
We're going to do some Frank Sinatra, mate.
Mike singing a duet? I don't think so. Sorry, but yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
We tried that once before the past. It didn't work so well. So
no.
So I'm just waiting for this program to work properly. So there we go. Actually, no, not quite. Oh, come on.
While Bonesy loads a song, tell us about a talent you have other than singing.
Okay, no, we're good. Sorry. So,
thing with ping pong balls. Oh no, sorry, we're out of time.
Sorry, B. So, last song night is a song called "Look Inside" by Verity White. Dig this.
Great answer.
Change your mind, it's gonna alter your perception. You don't know what you will find. Never had a broken color, it's a story you don't know. Take your time now to discover what is lurking deep below. Below the surface is a cloud that you don't see. So look beyond it and you might find a hidden key. Unlock the secrets to a personality changes. You can't go on the way you are. you should make a change. You can't go on the way you are. No, no. I don't know how you got this far. You need to take a look inside. The truth is what you'll find. Maybe take a chance and make
Right on. That was a Look Inside by Verity White, and we were just saying hello to Ree, who's on screen for Skype right now. So here's a little munchkin. So she wants some love, so she's up in my lap right now. But that was Verity White with Look Inside. A very powerful song, very strong vocally, and just love the tonality to it. Great tune.
Thank you so much.
It's a brilliant, brilliant track. I mean, I'm a big fan of everything you did. I particularly liked, actually, I like the fact that you did that kind of, I don't want to say the word random because I'm sure it was planned, but the random acoustic EP in the middle of the two things. I was like, oh, this is cool. What was it called? Like,
Stripped Back.
Strip Back, that was it.
Yeah. Well, it was random. It was kind of we were like, we need to put out some more music. We haven't got time to write an album. What should we do? Oh, let's do a few acoustic tracks. It'll be fairly easy, and it turned out being probably the hardest thing to write of all of the stuff that we've done. But actually, yeah, I think it was nice just to show a different side, like to show like actually I can do this. I'm just choosing not to.
So what's next? Have you got gigs coming up, more releases coming out?
Yeah, so we've got a few gigs. We've got Troubadour in London on the 3rd of August, and then we've got Feckfest in Redditch on the 26th. Feckfest, yes.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it should be quite fun actually. And then we've got like some other dates coming up. So we've got there's a Frog Fest in Cheltenham, and we've got another Cheltenham date coming up as well at the Cotswold. All of the stuff's on my website anyway, and I've got a small agency working for me now to help me get gigs. So,
and what's your website, Verity?
It's veritywhite.com.
Let's plug.
Yeah, I know, right? It's easy to remember because it's my name. Although a lot of people don't believe that this is my real name, but I can show them my birth certificate. Like, this is my name.
We believe you.
Yeah. Good, thank you.
A little bit question that, but okay.
Either way, Verity, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had a blast. We'll have you back on again very, very soon, and you're welcome back on the show anytime you want.
Oh, awesome. I've had so much fun. It's been lush to meet you both as well. Thank you.
Well, have a great night, Verity, and I will see you personally in September next year for Mike's birthday. So.
Damn right. We're going to have a massive piss up and we're not going to fall over.
That's right.
No broken noses. No broken
anything.
That's right. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Verity. We appreciate it.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
All right. So, here come Mike back here because obviously he hangs out for some reason. So, Mike.
Yo.
There you go. So, big thank you to Verity White. That was a lot of fun, and we could have done an entire show with her, no problem. That was so much fun, and I can't wait for Kim and I's trip to the UK next year. But thank you very, very much. It was a great tune. Well, great tunes, plural. But a lot of fun, and we can't wait to have you back on.
Yeah, absolutely love seeing Verity. It's fantastic. She's a fantastic person, and she's a great musician, and it was a really good fun interview. We covered a whole lot of ground there, so it was brilliant.
Right on. So we're going to kick off the second part of part one, and we're going to go do with a band called Kodachrome, who's got their new album released right now. This one's called Take Me Out to Ernie's. Dig this.